Welcome back to the most advanced NFT minting trading bot, which will build hundred, even thousands of NFT in just single command. You can target the NFT smart contract marketplace. You can find the addresses and you can simply inject and activate your trading bot. So let me give you a complete walkthrough that how this NFT minting trading bot will work. What are the feature and functionality we have included? How we're going to upload the document and the entire transaction we're going to perform. So right now you can see the bot is already activated and it's minting our very first NFT. So first we are deploying the entire metadata to the Pinata IPFS decentralized distributed system, and then we are getting the details from there and we are simply minting into the smart contract. So you have both the option. You can do that manually uploading the images, but we are doing automatically. So all you have to do is to simply keep your assets, keep your details about the NFT in the JSON file in the folder, and it will going to automatically find out the details about the files, fill it out, and is going to simply mint into the smart contract. So you can see currently I have total 10 NFT I have initialized, but you can initialize 100, even thousands, and the time break which I have set is 1 minute. So after every 1 minute our trading bot is going to mint one NFT, but you can simply play around with this, but this one is the safest time period which we have to decide and we have to add in our trading bot. So you can see this is the details we are getting after minting the NFT. So we have already done the couple of minting right up here. You will find the details, you will find the contract address, vault address, the mint, and the time period. We have the interval. So this is the successful. We have the command got initialized, we got the details, and here we are got the first NFT deploy. This is the hash of the IPFS. This is the metadata in which you will have the complete details about the NFT, and then you will have that we are paying this much fee. So this is the listing fee we have to pay to the smart contract in the marketplace. So that's fee we are paying, and here we have the transaction hash, block hash, and it's minted successfully. You will have the token ID, another details about the contract and minting process. Then we are going to the next one, performing the same transaction, and here the minting is happening, and all of this data after the minting will complete, it's going to be stored into our JSON file. So later we can able to verify. We can also verify in the smart contract. So here you can see it's starting up, it's deploying it one by one. So by the time it's happening, let me give you a complete architecture overview, and then I will show you that how you can simply do the deployment and activate our minting bot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to simply stop my bot and let me give you a complete walkthrough. So let me quickly stop this one, and here you can see we have stopped our minting bot. So you can stop in between, or you can simply wait till it will complete the entire process, as many data as you have in the JSON file about the NFT. Once it will upload completely, it will automatically get stopped, or you can simply stop manually. So what I will do, I'll simply close my terminal, and this is my package JSON file. Let me first give you the overview of the smart contract. So I can simply come back to the Etherscan, and currently I have deployed the contract to Hostclay. So I'll simply paste the address of the contract here, and I will give you the enter, and here you will find the details about the smart contract, the fee we have earned, and the name of the contract. And here you will find that all the contract which we have deployed recently, like we have deployed all of this contract. So every single thing is working fine. You can see the minting function we have called in our smart contract, and the contract got deployed. So if I show you my smart contract, come back to the remix admin, and this is the huge contract we have coded for this trading bot. So you will find that here we have all of the function, we have it. Now if I come back to the fetch market item, you will find all the NFT listed by us in this particular smart contract, and you will find all other details. If I come back here, click on this get name, you will find this is the same name we have given right up here, MetaMask token. So our contract is working absolutely fine and deploy on the Hostclay network. Now what I will do, I will come back here in the MetaMask, and I can simply show you the files which I have. So I can go back to this particular one. So once you deploy the NFT running with the trading bot, it will automatically going to store the data in our JSON file. So this is the file we have. You will have all the details about the NFT. If you want to verify it, you can come back here, go back to the contract, and you can simply reload, and here you will find the details about the recent minting you have done. So right now you can see this is the latest one we have done it. If I come back here, if I see all the way down, it's a 33. Now if I come back on the browser, I can simply able to click on the transaction hash, or you can click on the contract. That's all will work fine. You will find all the details which you have provided, where you have made the transaction. You can come back here and you can also click on the contract address. So this is the one we have. This is from where we have done it. So every single thing is working absolutely fine. I hope you can understand that how powerful it is and how you can easily able to monitor it. So you can click on the contract and there you can able to find the details about the recent minting you have done, all of these details which you will find about the contract which you have done. This is the addresses. So we are transferring to our contract. So when the minting will take place, the NFT will go back to the marketplace, and that's what is happening here. So it's a really powerful NFT minting bot we have, which will automatically mint the NFT to any marketplace. Now let me provide you all the assets which you need to develop this particular project. So when the project will go live, you can easily able to follow it. I'm also going to provide you the final source code so you can simply foster your development. So to get the final source code, you can click on the down below in the description, or you can simply come back here and open a new type the blockchain coder, hit enter, and you will come back here. Here you will find all the project we have developed. So we have developed more than 100 plus projects. So make sure to find it out and try to build at least 5 of them. So to get that, you can come back to the source code section, make sure to log in, then you can able to have the option, and here you will find all of the project we have. So check at least 5 of them and build. When you will build 5 project, you will master how you can able to build your own trading bot and build this kind of application. You can also follow this complete NFT marketplace. It's a 18-hour long video we have. Click here, go back to the recent project, and here we have this NFT minting bot. Click here, come back here, you will go back to the starter file, and then you will find the entire architecture we have utilized and what are things is required to build this particular project. So it's really powerful. You can see the web3, you will see the environment variable, all the architecture which you can define. So you can simply clone the repository or you can simply download it. So when the complete project will come on the channel, you can easily able to follow it. Now let me show you that once you will get the final source code, how you have to do the setup and simply do the testing. So you will find that you can simply take the final source code and you will give your valuable contribution. Once you will take the final source code, you will get the zip file in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen in the demo. So make sure to unzip this one and install zip extractor in your system. Then you can able to unzip that and you will get this particular folder in which you will have the complete source code of the project which you have seen, and this is the folder you have to open in your VS Code. So let's open that. Click on the VS Code. Here you have, click on this open, go back to desktop, and I can simply drag and drop the folder I have, and this is the complete source code we have. Simply close this one. Let's make on the big screen and let me give you a complete walkthrough of the entire folder and file structure we have designed for this particular project. So the very first folder you will find is the NFT, in which I have given all the images. So you can simply give all the images no matter how many NFT you want to upload. So give the images. So currently I have 9 images, and that's what I'm going to mint in the contract. So this is the images. It doesn't matter what name you have given. There is no problem. You can give whatever name you want, because our system, the trading bot, can automatically find out the name and is going to simply inject in the provider and the contract. So that's what we have. So this is the images in which you can keep it. And the next one we have is the web3 folder. There we have given the smart contract. So you will find this contract. This is the contract which I'm going to deploy right now and show you that how you can easily able to activate the trading bot. So it's going to mint automatically in the smart contract. So this is all the contract we have written. It's a really powerful, and most of the application which you will find use the similar architecture, exactly the same contract for building NFT marketplace. So make sure to understand this, and you can also follow this particular project in which we have built the entire smart contract along with the beautiful interface where user can interact. So you can interact with the interface or you can interact with this trading bot as well. So this is the entire smart contract. Now I can close this one, come back here in the script, and you will find that this is the simple deploy script which I have written. It will automatically deploy the smart contract and give it the address. Close this one, come back to the environment variable, and here you have to put 2 things. You have to put your RPC URL for hostly. So you have to put your private key of your wallet which you want to use for deploying the contract, which we're going to do it together. And here you will find some important details about the hard hat which I have given. So when you are deploying using hard hat, you have to keep few things in mind, that currently hard hat is compatible with 18 Node version. The hard hat version we are using, it's compatible with 18. So make sure you should use 18 hard 18 node version in this particular directory, but in the front end you can use the latest one, there is no problem, but in this directory you have to use the 18. I'll show you both the way. If you want to deploy the contract using hard, you can do that, or you can use the remix id. I'll show you both the way. If you don't know how to downgrade or upgrade your node version, you can simply watch this video in which we have discussed extensively that how you can control the node version, and this one is very important, and you will find that here you will get all the other information. Just keep it as it is, don't need to worry about it, just keep it as it is. Close this one. So this is the hardware config file, and we have this hardware configuration. So I have done the configuration for host key network, but you can configure for any network. All you have to do is to simply change the network name and provide the relevant information in the environment variable. We have the packages file, so we are using the most stable version of our package. Just keep it as it is. So this is what we have in the web3 folder, and this is the front end part. So we're going to keep the environment variable. Here we have to put our private key because our trading bot will use this account for minting. You have to give your contract address, NFT marketplace. You have to get your pinata IP key and secret key because we are deploying the NFTs, the metadata through the trading bot. You can do it manual copy paste, but why you should do that? So much work. So we are simply building that logic. It will automatically deploy, fetch it, and is going to inject in the contract. And you will find the listing fee which we are charging. So currently this trading bot will be activate. So once you run the trading bot, it will mint one NFT every 1 minute. But you can simply go with the higher or you can go with the lower. It's totally up to you. This is the listing fee we have to pay, which market is charging, but you can charge anyone. So whatever the market charge as a listing fee, that's what I'm providing. And here we have the dead fees which we are providing, and this is the location. So here we have all the images. Here we have the NFT details which we have provided, and in which we're going to store all the NFT minted data. That's what we're going to store it. So let's close this one, come back to get node, keep it as it is. Here we have the complete script, and this one is very important. You have to understand this, that how we can interact. So we are using all of these modern packages for read, write, and store. Here we have the environment variable for configuration. That's all we have. Close this one, and here we have the ABI which we have to use it to interact with the contract functionality, and this is the functions of our trading bot. It's really huge. So it's going to simply get the data from the local environment, then it's uploaded and make the data in a proper format, then it's going to pass out into our smart contract in proper detail. So this is the huge script we have written, and it one is the most important one. It will work absolutely fine with any existing contract for the NFT marketplace. All you have to do is to change the variable based on the name they have given, and it will work absolutely fine. Close this one. If I come back to the minted NFT, so all the NFT which will be minted in the contract, that's all going to be stored here. So later you can verify that one. And if you come back to the NFT details, here you will find that this is the details which I have provided about the NFT. So you can keep as many details about the NFT as you want. So I have taken up to 10, but you can take 20, 100, 1,000, is totally up to you, whatever you want to keep. But make sure you have to give the exact details. That means you have to give the name of your NFT, description, the image whatever you have called. In this you have to call the exact one, and you have to add the attribute if you want. Now close this one, come back to the packages file, and here we have our entire script for running the trading bot. So this is the command we have to execute. You will find that it's a very simple one. We have every single thing is well optimized, and it will support the latest node model as well. So let's close this one, come back to the readme file, and here you will find all the details about this particular trading bot and how it will perform, the folder and file structure. That's all you will find here. So I hope you have understood that how it will work and what are the section we have and what are the architecture we have designed for this particular project. So before we deploy and test, we have few things to do. I can simply come back to web3 folder, and you can deploy your smart contract using remix id. You can do that absolutely fine, or you can simply do it with the hard hat. So for better convenience, because some of you will have the issue for deploying and getting the node version control. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here, and I'm going to copy the entire smart contract and deploy through remix id. So simply copy this entire smart contract and do exactly the way I'm doing. Come back here, and let's close this one. Close this one, come back here, and you will find that here I have this particular remix id. Let's close this one as well and open it in a fresh. Type REID. Make sure to search on Google and then come. Don't use any external link, because right now there is fake remix id. If you connect with the fake one, they're going to drain out your entire fund from your wallet. So make sure to click on this and find from Google, And you will find that here I have in my remix ID. I can click on the contract and you will find I have bunch of contract. I'll simply delete this old one and I'm going to create a new file. So select this, click here and type NFT place.sol. Hit enter. We got it. Now we are ready to simply deploy our contract. So I'm going to simply paste here the entire contract, close it and give a save. The moment you will save it, it will automatically compile it, or you can do the manual compile very easily. You can come back here and from here you can able to do the setup of your project, or you can simply go back here. You can do the setup and you can check the compiler, or you can simply do the compiling just like this, and it's going to do the compilation. Now this is the first thing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to deploy using Hostclay. So what I will do, I'll simply come back here in the deploy section, and you will find my contract is here. So this is the one which I have called. If I come back here, this is the one which I have called. Now I have to simply do the network configuration. So I'm going to use Hostclay network. So I will use this one, injected provider, and is going to select automatically the network. And if you come back here, you will see that I'm already connected with the Hostclay networks. So make sure to configure your network in your MetaMask. So to do that, you can come back here, go back to the settings, go back to the network. So you will have this one. Let's close this one. Click here, you have this network, click and click on this add network, and these are the details you have to provide: name, RPC URL, chain ID, symbol and explore URL. If I show you the configuration I have in my, I can simply close it. You can give the name, you can give the RPC URL. I'll tell you what you have to provide. You can use this particular website ankr.com. From there you can get the RPC URL. It's absolutely free to get. You can use the chain ID 70,000. This is the like symbol, and this is the explore URL which you can get it. It's really simple. I have explained tons of time. Okay, so make sure to get it. I'll save it, and you can see that I already have enough fund. But in your case, if you don't have the fund, you can simply come back here, type Google Web3, and you can click on this very first link and it will open, and you can use this Google provider to get the free faucet. So you can simply click here, and here you will have bunch of options, but the one we need is the Hostclay. So let me find it out. This is the Hostclay. Click here and you can simply come back here. Right now you can see I have 18. I can copy my wallet address, I can simply paste here, and you can make a claim once in 24 hours. So just wait, we'll get the one faucet in our wallet address. Here you can see the transaction is pending. Once the transaction will complete, you will have the fund in your wallet which you can use to deploy and doing the minting process. So just a moment, and fine, the transaction is completed. You can come back here in the MetaMask and you will see the fund went up to 19. So that's how you can get it. Got it? Now we can come back to the remix ID. We can simply do a save, so it will compile the contract one more time, and now we are ready to deploy our contract. So I'm using the account number 3 and every single thing is good. I can simply click on this deploy and it's going to open our MetaMask. So just wait, and we have to complete click on this confirm. Once it will deploy, you will have the details, the interface of the contract which you can able to track down here. So just a moment, it's deploying. You can also open the MetaMask to see the transaction is the pending, and finally it's confirmed. And here you got the artifact in which you will have the entire interface, and you can easily be able to interact with the contract. So if I call this particular one call fetch, right now you can see there is no NFT is available here. Got it? I can simply come back here and I can copy the address, and I can go back to the remix ID, Explorer, and I can go back to the home and I can paste here and hit enter. You will find there is nothing in here. Like this contract is fresh and no transaction is taking place right now, but we're going to perform the transaction. So our contract is there. Make sure to copy the contract address, and that's what we have to provide. So let's close this one. That's how you can deploy. Now you can come back here in the environment variable, and here you have to give the contract address. Now you have to get the RPC URL because this one is very important, and I'm using the free node provider. So that's why I have set the time of 1 minute, but you can say to 1 minute, 2 minutes, totally up to you. But 1 minute isn't a protective case because we don't want to exhaust our node limit. So that's why I've given 1 minute. So now we have to get that, come back here, close this one, open a new tab and hit enter. Go back to the second link. This one is a very powerful platform. It gives you the node provider for absolutely free. So make sure to create your account and log into your dashboard. So I already have my account, so I will log in straight away. Then you can able to get your API key. So click on with Google. I'm into my dashboard. Go back to the chain list, and I'm just looking for Hostclay. So I have to get the Ethereum one. So here, click here, and I can come back to the copy endpoint. Go back to the test, click on hostly, copy that one, and then you can come back here, and that's what you have to provide. Got it. And this is the same RPC URL you can add in your MetaMask. So we got the RPC, we got the contract address, we have to get the private key of our wallet. But let's get this Pinata API key and secret key. So let's come back here, open a new tab, type Pinata, hit enter. And here you are. It's a really powerful platform which allows you to upload the document to the IPFS. So let's log in and verify your account. Then you can able to generate your API key. So I'll simply log in straight away. Finally, I'm logged into my dashboard and you will find all the files which I have uploaded. That's all you will find. So get the API key, click on this API keys. You will come back here and you will find list of all the API keys. So to get a new one, you can click here and you can call whatever you want. I'll say NFT Minting Bot, but you can give any name. I want to have the access of all the features, so let's click on this admin and click on create. Once you will do that, here you will have the option. So you have to get the API key, simply copy that one and come back here, and that's what you have to provide here first, API key. Now you have to get the secret key. So this is the one, you have to get it, copy, and that's what you have to provide. So we got our API key for Pinata. This is fine. Now you have to get your private key which you want to use for minting. So I'll simply come back here. I'll close all of this open tab. Let's keep this open so we can able to see, and you will find that okay. So we can come back here in the MetaMask and you have to get your private key of your wallet which you want to use to mint the NFT. So I'm going to use the same account. So make sure to get your private key. You can come back here, go back to the private key, give your MetaMask password and you will have your private key. So I don't want to show you my private key, so let me quickly copy that one. Now you can see one thing, that this is the fund we have available in my wallet. This is the fund. So make sure you should have enough fund to mint and pay the fee as well. So I can come back here and I'm going to provide my private key. So let me quickly provide it. Then I will come back once again. So finally, I have provided my private key and all the important environment variables. And now we are ready to deploy and make the interaction with our trading bot to the contract we have deployed. So first thing, we have to install the packages. These packages we have to install. So open up your terminal and type. If I show you my Node version, you can see I have the latest one. There's no problem in that. Simply type npm, I hit enter, and it will automatically do the installation very quickly. So just wait. It's doing the installation. And here we have, simply clear the terminal. Here we got it, and we have the node module. If you come back here in this minted one, there is no data here. Now we can come back to the packages and file, and this is the command you have to execute, this one. Start the NFT, type npm run start, hit enter, and you will find that here we have started our trading bot. So it's first deploying our first NFT. You can see it's fetching the data, then it's going to upload the document to the IPFS. We got the detail, then it's going to transfer the fund, and here we have the transaction hash. So once it will mint successfully, it's going to store the data into our minted file, and you can see it's initialized the second part. So we have minted the first one, and here we got the confirmation. Once it will complete, we'll go back to the next NFT successfully. So just wait. The transaction is in the process, because we have a waiting period of 30 seconds. So once the first NFT you get minted, we have to wait for 30 seconds. Then it's going to mint the second NFT. So let me quickly fast forward this to show you. And here you can see we have initialized our second NFT minting. You can see the details which we have prepared before we inject in our smart contract and transfer the fund. So we got all the details from the IPFS. It's in the pending. You will find the details about the third, which is going to be initialized. And here we have completed the second NFT. It's initialized. We got the confirmation details. Now it's going to initialize the third NFT. Just wait. And finally, we have initialized the third one. You can see the details about the NFT, the name, the images, creating metadata, transferring the transaction ready. And finally, we have prepared now the transaction in the confirmation. So once we get the confirmation, it's going to mint and we have the details. And we are getting the confirmation. Just a moment. You can literally play with the timing. You can literally play with the trading bot, because this one is very customizable and it's really flexible. It's really huge because every single thing is getting done internally. You don't need to paste manually, copy paste, get the API key, get the data and do all of that. It one is happening in a single command, one by one, based on the data which you have provided in the images as well as in the NFT details section. And finally we have deploy. So what I will do, we have minted 3 NFTs successfully, so I have to wait, and I have to simply wait for like 10 to 20 minutes to let the entire minting complete. So what I will do, I'm going to simply mint one more NFT. After that I'm going to stop the trading bot to show you the data and all the transaction we have done. So you can see it's preparing, and here we have minted our 4th NFT. So let's stop our trading bot as of now, and you can stop any moment. You can see our NFT trading bot got stopped successfully, and here we have the NFT which we have minted. Let me minimize it. You can do it from here, or you can simply minimize it from here. Let's close this one, and if you come back here in the minted, you will find all the NFT which we have minted. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. So it will start the indexing from 0. You will find all the details about the NFT we have minted. You can come back to the hash transaction as, and you can able to see the details that how you have interacted, how the transaction got transferred, how the fund is got transferred. Every single thing is perfect. So I hope you have understood that how powerful it is. It's a really good project for you to understand and build, because this will help you to give you the idea that how you can able to build the automated system which can execute 24 into 7, and you don't need to much interact. So this is the same logic you can include in the trading, minting, and making any type of trading bot. So this one is a really powerful project you should include in your portfolio. So I hope you have understood. If you have any question, any doubt, do let me in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help you in that, or you can contact in the email ID for more details. That's all you will find. So to start, all you have to do is to get your environment variable. Make sure this should be no delay. You can simply remove this one, save it. Now you can open it up. You can see all of this detail, clear it up, and you can start the trading bot. Type npm run, and you can simply call the start. So you will find the NFT we are minting. You will find the details which is reflecting absolutely fine, all of this data. Once the transaction will complete, it will simply mint the data, and you can have the NFT in the contract. So just wait. And finally we have completed the transaction. You can simply copy the hash to see the data, but I'm going to stop this one. I don't want to execute unnecessary transaction, because this text faucet is really hard to get nowadays. And you will find that this is the one we have minted. It's stored right up here. Token ID is 7. So I hope you have understood that what exactly we have in this trading bot and how every single thing would be working. I would highly encourage you to come back to the blockchain coder and get the starter file, get the final source code. And if you really want to enhance the blockchain development and master complete solid programming language and build one of the industry ready project, then check this one. You will master complete blockchain development. You can learn the solid programming language. You will learn the most environment setup, and you will build one of the powerful industry ready project which 5 different business model. You're going to learn about the cash courses, backend, security, tons of things we have. So make sure to check this one and start following this particular tutorial. Soon it will come on the channel, or you can faster your development by taking the final source code. So that's the only thing I want to talk about it. I hope you have understood the complete folder infrastructure about this particular trading bot and how it will work. With that, I'm ending this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.